who's got football.
Still in pursuit. They've got two helicopters over the top of it, and you can see the spotlight there in the right side of the screen. That's the helicopter. And heading eastbound on Alameda. Looks like there's two people inside the vehicle. You get a clear shot there. Still in pursuit. They've got two helicopters over the top of it, and you can see the spotlight there in the right side of the screen. That's the helicopter. And heading eastbound on Alameda. Looks like there's two people inside the vehicle. You get a clear shot there. The passenger wearing a white t-shirt. He's coming right towards us, Dylan. Oh, sorry, it's out at 9 o'clock. And there you get a good shot of the LAPD helicopter over the top of him. So just once again, this code 37 vehicle, for anyone who doesn't know, that's LAPD code for a stolen vehicle. Obviously showing no signs of wanting to stop, so the indications are that the vehicle is stolen. And you can see LAPD vehicle, here he is. He's going northbound on Vermont now. So LAPD were quite close to him at one stage, but have slowed down a little to get a bit of distance between them. Obviously, they have to slow down between when they come to the intersections for the red lights, whereas the driver of this vehicle is continuing, ran a few red lights that we've seen. So Dilly's coming up off our nose, mate. Whoa. Sorry. Yeah, so the driver, you know, he's doing almost 90 mile an hour there on just regular streets, blowing through signs there, red stops, red signs, sorry, red lights. Wow, looks, there's interesting there that must have somebody knows who that is. The person came out onto the street to film him, possibly a friend or somebody who's watching this on social media. Here he is crossing over the 110 freeway. It's currently so we're in the Carson Compton area now. On Figueroa. He's doing a U-turn there, and northbound now on Figueroa. As you can see, the LAPD airship has him pretty well lit up. The ground units have pulled back a little, obviously possibly because of the speed that he was doing, but the airship Bud is watching from overhead. And just to track his speeds again, he's doing the high 70s. Yep, just blew a red light. Yeah, just once again, you're watching Fox 11 online here. Justin O'Brien speaking, and Dylan Hall tonight, pilot, good Australian, showing us the sights around LA. You can see a really nice shot there of the LAPD airship on the vehicle. So the LAPD now are backing off their ground units a little to try and get this guy to cool down. He's been reaching speeds of upwards of 90 miles per hour on just regular side streets. So they don't want to see anybody else get hurt. Again, this is a Code 37 vehicle. This pursuit's been going on for about 20 minutes now. And we're in the Carson Compton area of Los Angeles on Main Street. Well, there's a red light, just blew through a red. He had the green light there as he reaching speeds of around about 80 miles per hour on Main Street in Carson Compton area, Los Angeles. You know, I got to use a good line from my my good old mate Stu Mundell here. You know, drive it like you stole it, and this guy's certainly doing that. So there's a right turn there onto Sepulveda. You saw that unit there. There was actually a sheriff's unit, I believe, who no doubt is probably listening in on the pursuit, but is not getting involved. Again, this person was, well, the vehicle was first spotted by Southeast LAPD units who started the pursuit well over 20 minutes ago now. The car reaching speeds up to 90 miles per hour on side streets, and blew another red light there. Another red. Here we are coming up to a freeway entrance. This is the 110 freeway. This is northbound, is that right? Just a northbound 110 freeway. Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, you may hear me speak occasionally. If I'm not talking to myself, I'm actually talking to the pilot. And so this vehicle now is on the 110 freeway heading north back towards Los Angeles. And the West Carson area. So there are no units close by on the ground, but just being followed in this guy taking the exit here. He's taking the Carson Street exit. And now he's heading south again on Figueroa. Yeah, he knows this area. This is a typical pattern a lot of guys do in pursuits. They stay in the same area and then they know the location. They're ready to do a foot bail possibly. So here we go. He's doing a Yui. Going northbound now on Figueroa. Oh, they're engaging. So the vehicles are close by now. And here he is. Looks like he's possibly getting back onto the freeway. Yep. Yes, back onto the 110 freeway heading north. So there's two people inside this vehicle, the driver and a passenger in the front seat that we know of. Possibly more in the back, but we can certainly see a large gentleman in the passenger seat wearing a white T-shirt. This appears to be a some type of vehicle following. Yeah, this might be crazy. They're going to do it. Yeah, they're thinking he may have run out of gas. This is the 110 freeway, just south of Torrance. It appears his vehicle may have run out of fuel. So you get a large number of LAPD units here. You can see the vehicle there in the under the night sun of the LAPD airship. Doors open, driver's doors open. He's wearing shorts. The vehicle's just chugging along a little. Hands in the air, looks like it. It looks like a female driver. Talking to the police, throwing the keys on the roof. Cigarette in the left hand there, talking. I wouldn't be doing that, lady. I'd be throwing my hands in the air and jumping on the ground. There's the driver there, female driver, talking to the officers. Go a little wider there, you can see the officers there have her at gunpoint, issuing orders. They're probably very concerned about the person in the passenger seat. That person hasn't moved. So the 110 freeway north currently shut down. This code 37 vehicle appearing to have run out of gas just at the Torrance exit on the 110 freeway. The female there, listening to the commands of officers, walking backwards, hands in the air. The passenger hasn't moved at all. They're probably telling him, don't move, you stay there. Their main concern is to get the driver here, and you can see the guns are, officers have their guns drawn on her, but also in the top of the frame, you can see that they're keeping an eye on the passenger, who's still in the front seat. Now the female driver there, listening to the commands of the officers, hands behind the back, still has that cigarette in her right hand. Laying down. So the officer's yelling commands now at the passenger, slowly exiting, hands in the air. And you can see the female driver, bottom of screen there, legs and arms sprayed out onto the concrete. Male driver, sorry, the male passenger now. He's see him there, hands in the air, listening to their directions, hands on his head now, and I imagine they're still concerned. They don't know whether there's anybody else in that vehicle. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, the passenger there just listening to the commands, telling him to get down on the ground now. And they'll work out a plan to put the cuffs on these guys. Once again, the 110 freeway is closed down northbound at Torrens, and you can see that this pursuit seems to have come to an end here. The vehicle ran out of fuel near the Torrens Street exit on the 110 freeway, causing a fair bit of looky-loo traffic as vehicles slowing down, wondering what's going on. They're going over here now. The officers are clearing the vehicle. To the left of the screen, you see the driver, a female driver, still with that cigarette in the right hand, and the male passenger sprayed out there in the number 1, number 2, sorry, the number 4 or number 5 lanes of the 110 freeway. Yeah, the officers still don't want to take any chances. They're going to more likely open up the trunk there, or they can probably maybe possibly see through the window. There's nothing in the back. Okay, they're first approaching the male suspect by the look of it. And cuffing him. And then you see the officer there with the non-lethal round there. That's the green, yellow coloured weapon. And she doesn't want to let go of that cigarette. And they're just called Code 4. So they've certainly got both these suspects into custody. Yeah, once again, this is happening out here on the 110 freeway at the Torrens Street exit. Getting a little bit of, obviously the 110 freeway north is blocked until they get rid of these cars, and it's creating a bit of backup. We'll jump in the vehicle and then drive it off the freeway if they can, or they might even push it if it's run out of gas. That way they can at least reopen the freeway for people.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Let's go to the office. There might be a child or something in that back seat.
When they come for you, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
It appears the vehicle is clear. Go for. Yeah. Yeah, we should probably get back to Van Nuys, mate. Yeah. Yeah. So there we are. That's the end of that pursuit. Code 4. The 2 suspects are in custody. It's northbound 110 freeway at Torrens. The 110 freeway.
The Disneyland.
Good. Say again. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Yeah. Yep. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. Say that again. Yeah, they actually, before I even got that shot, they said, that's good, thank you. So I'll just get this a little bit. Yeah, will do. Thank you. Assignment desk, news chopper. Absolutely. We got some shots of the backup for you too. All right, we're good. We're clear. Yep, back home.